Alright everyone, we are back again. And guess what? It's raining. Can you believe it? I can believe it. Sort of. What the heck are these things? Oh, are these for fishing rods? They are not for fishing rods. We'll take this shower seat. Sometimes I feel like I need to take a seat in the shower. Or you can just kind of take a seat outside. It's pretty much the same thing right now. It's remarkable how much it rains. In fact, tomorrow is supposed to be a Leesport day, good old flea market, and it's going to get rained out. It's going to get rained out again. So the summer's been one of those summers. But let's find some treasure, see what happens. Trash picking, taco stacks. Let's see what survives the rain. Could have slept in. We got treasure to find. See what's out here. Let's do it. Interesting. I think I mentioned it a couple times recently. By the time this video comes out, it's going to be very hot out. Don't think that I'm like something's crazy here, and it's really actually cool. It's kind of warm, but yeah, today as well as just the filming of this video, it's a little bit cooler than what it's gonna be. I was actually thinking I should probably go ahead and put my air conditioners in my windows. That way it's already there. I don't have to mess around with it when it's 93 degrees out. Always a project. It's very hard to get motivated though for these days where it's gloomy and raining. It kills your motivation. At least for me it does. Alright, this one I saw very late, but I might make a walk down here, and I'll probably edit out some of this walking so you guys don't get extremely bored. Huh. Huh. Shame it's broken up here. Oh, it's broken on 3 of them. Interesting. And we're back. Now, you guys might remember this familiar wood and black metal trim. That is what my desk is, and I found a really nice table, or shelf I should say, that matched this. Still sitting in my garage. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I have it. This would also match that completely. It's literally the same thing. It's the same wood. It's the same black metal. Can have a whole decor, every single piece ever made, just from finding stuff in the trash. And it will all match. Look at that. Kubota bucket on a John Deere tractor with what looks like, I don't know what kind of brush hog that is, but it does not look like a Kubota, it does not look like a John Deere. Sounds like I have a very large stone. Well, I don't know where it is, but maybe it's in there. Hopefully it's not a screw. It's a stone over there. Shouldn't make that noise. Anyway, looks like we have a matching set. Interesting. This one's a little bit more unconventional, whereas that one, I guess, is more normalized. That one's a square one, just like a perfect rectangle. This one has a very interesting back on it. Huh. Very interesting. I don't think I've seen them really be that different than the normal ones, or the regular ones. I'm pretty sure this is where I picked up that one, whatever it was, but I left the pots and, not the pots and pans. That's pretty much my brain just speaking like a noodle there. I picked up pots and pans there, but I left a set of bowls that were white with red trim. This was, I think, last week. Because the bowls had a chip in them. Each individual bowl had a chip. There's a mattress across the street. Don't know if I mentioned that, but if I didn't, now I did. There's nothing else over here. I kind of lost train of thought because they have their screen door wide open, or their screen door's open, but their other door isn't. So it's kind of like I'm talking to myself, but like I have a feeling like they're watching me through the screen door. It's kind of weird. But maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but they can definitely hear me. And I'm just yapping away to myself. So I'm thinking these are what I think they are. Man, that's an interesting color for a house. I think these are chairs. They are. One with a blue back and one with, I guess, purple or pink. Depending on how your eyes want to read color for the day. Good for the picnics that I don't go to, or the cookouts that I also don't go to, or the bonfires, or anything to do with anything, I guess. I actually have probably 6 or 7 of those chairs. I hoard them whenever I find them in the trash because I use them for auctions. They're great for auctions. If you go to auctions, those chairs are pretty handy. Oh, kind of like an ottoman. Ugh. I don't even know how stuff like that gets so filthy dirty. Like it's supposed to go in your house, but that thing's got like mold growing on it and stuff. So they probably had it either outside or maybe in the garage. So this is kind of interesting. You have a wicker set right there. Like all that furniture right there. But it's not metal framed, it's wood framed. Meaning it's not made out of metal, it's made out of wood. Looks like there's some metal over here. Some more a little bit up the road. Clip the cord on this guy. See, I sat that thing down. I didn't position it right. Whoa! I didn't position it right and it started going down the hill. Couple vacuum cleaners on today's episode. We got up here a lamp, maybe. I don't know if this might be metal. Doesn't stick to the magnet. Kind of looks like stainless, not brass. But it's extremely thin. Which stainless steel, it's usually not thin. It's usually thick and fairly heavy, and Aluminum is usually the thin one, thin metal. All right, made into this development. Kind of sad that the yard sales that happened that one day. It's actually probably the only time I went to a community yard sale this year was that one day I came to this development and there was 2 sales because it was raining. Those aren't even metal. Oh, maybe it's for a pool. I thought they were metal. See? You probably thought they were metal. I confused myself. Put a big question mark over my head on that one. One of the things I do kind of regret selling is I sold a pool. I consigned it with my friend who's an auctioneer. And it sold for, I don't know, it sold for $25, $17, something, you know, whatever. But it was a pool that was in a box. It wasn't very large, but it was, you know, you could probably like just, you know, be yourself in it. Oh, there we go. Maybe some things over here. Because it would be kind of fun to just have a pool. I mean, I can never maintain like a legit pool. You can barely maintain everything else going on. I do need to cut the grass, but it's so wet and I don't know when it's going to dry out. And by the time it dries out, it's probably going to be pretty tall. If we're being honest. Now, how am I going to grab this where everything doesn't fall down? Probably should take this one piece of the bed over here first. Take that first. It's most definitely a lot quieter in these summer months. Myself, maybe it's because I'm here a little bit earlier in the day, but then again it's also probably because like no kids are out and about and I'll even go over there and take that TV, which the garbage men might not take. They might rip that out and leave it there. Probably would. I try to remember every single rule for all the garbage men in the area, because they're all different companies. But I usually don't remember them. But I think they all don't take televisions. Did that live stream the other week. You guys see this cord right here? It's kind of what we worked on for 45 minutes. Because what happens is I'll go to the scrapyard, you know, directly after this maybe, and I'll cut off all the cords while I'm there, and I'll throw the other stuff on the iron pile, and then I'm left with a handful of cords. I'll take that and throw it into my garage, and whenever I have time I go in and I cut off all the ends so I make more money on them. So we did that for like 45 minutes. We got through one bin, 1.5 bins, so that was really nice and made a little bit of money. Nothing wrong with a little bit of slush or sloosh, as we call it. Oh man, fun times trash picking. Can actually, not in the van, But outside the van, there's actually a local landfill around here, and whenever it rains, it actually stinks up the whole area. So it smells exactly like that, and I'm just like, that's because it rained, and it's been raining. So I mean, this whole area just kind of smells like that landfill smell. It's not the best, but it is what it is. What can I do about it? I don't even know. Like, they're talking about even closing the landfill in a couple years, and they're talking about expanding it. It's a whole big thing in the area, but is that smell gonna linger for the next 20 years? I don't know, even if they do close. Anyway, it smells nice and kind of clean in my van. Maybe I'm just used to the smell, but cleaner than most. This is what we grabbed on trash day. Lots of metal. Didn't completely fill the van like we did on bulk pickup and all those fun days, but regardless, it was still a lot of fun. It's always fun to get out here and do some trash picking, some treasure hunting. And unfortunately, I won't be going to the flea market most likely tomorrow morning because it's supposed to rain. Maybe the weather will change, but regardless, we'll see what happens with the next episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next episode of whatever it might be. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.